Alright, so here we are going to go over a Town Hall 9 Goho attack. So, the first thing you want to do is find the enemy Archer Queen. Your kill squad, made up of golems, wizards, wall breakers, and your heroes. The point of the kill squad is to kill the enemy Archer Queen. It's the highest DPS defense. It's pretty much the only thing that's going to stop any style of attack. So, you're going to bring one or two golems, and you're going to want to come in on the side with the Archer Queen. And you want to create a funnel. So the best way to do that is to lay down some wizards right behind the golems. And technically the best way to funnel is you want outside buildings first and work your way inward with the wizards. So that way if you get trigger happy and drop your king just a little bit too early, he's not going to start wandering off because those buildings are already gone. There's only going to be some buildings here that he'll walk to and then catch up with the funnel that's being created into the base. So let's go ahead and play. And an earthquake was brought. A single earthquake I don't think is necessary for Goho. I would like to see poison is pretty good. You can poison the Archer Queen if she's sitting there nailing your troops to slow her attack speed down. The enemy defense that comes out of Clan Castle, always good for that. But also it's good for skeleton traps that are just chipping away at your hogs as they move their way around. As you can see, this time there was no Clan Castle defense, so that could have been the mentality. A poison wasn't needed for Clan Castle defense troops because it was empty, and just threw an earthquake in there. Now, you'll see that as the hogs get deployed, the kill squad has made its way in, killed the queen, taken out some other things along this bottom side, and the hogs are deployed in small groups. This is called surgical deployment. Now, technically, mathematically, surgical deployment maxes out 3 to 4 hogs per defense structure. So you have a small group here, 3 to 4, that's going to hit the cannon. They're going to move towards these defenses and start taking them out. And then you have another group here that's going to start taking out the archer tower, the cannon, maybe move inside to the mortar. And then you have some more that have been deployed up here. So as these hogs go, you can see you're not too worried about the Barbarian King. He's melee, he's got a fairly large range equal to the Archer Queen, but he kind of leaves them alone after they wander off too far. You can't sit there and shoot them like the Archer Queen can and really take out a lot of your hogs. So see how you have these skeletons that are just pesking away, chipping on the backside of that last hog. That's usually why sometimes it's good to hold a poison spell back, because you never know if only 3 or 4 hogs are going to survive. Those skeletons could make the difference. And sometimes it's always good to hold back a few troops. If this was all the troops, that attack would have gotten 1 star, but you had some hogs held back for that single cannon that was left at the top. And you have the hogs and the wizards working their way around. So I'm going to speed this up because there's nothing else left. They take out the whole base there. So that was a pretty good use of a Goho versus a low Town Hall 9. Now I'm going to pause it real quick here at the beginning and talk about scouting. So you have one area here that's big enough for a double giant bomb. You have another one here that's big enough for a double giant bomb. You have spots here that could fit single giant bombs. And so when you're scouting a base, the first thing is you find the Archer Queen so that you know that your kill squad's going to come in from that side. The other thing you need to figure out is where are the giant bombs, because those are the only things that can stop your hog portion of the Goho. So if I were scouting this base, I would guess that you would have 2 Teslas here in the core, because that's very common for people to pair Teslas together. And really, that's not the best place for double giant bombs anyway, because you have this archer tower here, but if hogs come into this archer tower, the next closest unit is this cannon and then the air defense, and it's not really going to path very well straight in to where those gaps are. And if you have singles here and here, it's very likely that you'll be able to heal through it, because only double giant bombs paired right next to each other in the path that hogs will come. That's the only thing that can take out any number of hogs instantly. If you have these single areas, a lot of times you can heal through it because they'll go off separately, and you'll have time to drop a heal spell and mitigate that damage that just a single giant bomb will do. So it's good to be very aware of where the gaps are, because those are the only locations that giant bombs could be on the inside. So you just got to watch once you deploy your hogs, make sure you get the heals down at the appropriate times so that they are able to go in and take out all the things that they need to. Alright, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.